I'm back, and I've got another great meal for you today. And it just so happens to be one of my favorites. But before we get started, we need some wine. So what will we be making today? Well, we're going to be making homemade chili. Now every person has their own personal preference on how they like their chili and what they want to have in it. So what are we going to be using today? We have diced tomato, sausage, black beans, kidney beans, 6 garlic cloves, sweet onion, a pound of ground beef, Worcestershire sauce, garlic salt, paprika, cumin, cayenne pepper, and chili powder, as well as salt and pepper. We also have shredded cheddar, banana peppers, and 6 slices of bacon. Now the first thing we'll want to do is to get our diced tomatoes into our crock pot. Next comes the black beans. Now, let's go ahead and put the kidney beans in. Make sure to mix the tomatoes and beans together real well. Turn your crock pot on to high heat to get it to start cooking. Next, let's get the beef started. Starting out on about medium heat, we'll go ahead and add our beef. We'll go ahead and mix it down a little bit. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, half a teaspoon of garlic salt, and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And go ahead and mix well. Next, let's get started on the sausage. Also, on medium heat, we're going to cook this as is with no additional spices or sauces. Finally, it's time for the bacon, which we're going to dice up like so. Alrighty, and we'll add a dash of salt to our bacon. And dash of pepper. Alrighty, well, I'd say it's time to add the meats to the chili. First, let's add our beef. Then it's time for the sausage. And finally, the bacon. Now let's spice things up a bit, shall we? 1 tablespoon cayenne pepper, half a tablespoon chili powder, half a tablespoon garlic salt, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of paprika. Next, we're going to add 3 garlic cloves diced and 3 whole garlic cloves. Next, we need half a cup of diced onions. Alright, and finally it's time to add our half a cup of banana peppers, topped off with the banana pepper pickling juice for additional flavor. Alrighty. Well, now we basically just want to let our chili simmer for about a good 4 to 5 hours on high heat in our crock pot. Now this is a great meal because you can actually start this in the morning, set your crock pot to low heat, and let it simmer for about 7 to 8 hours, meaning you can head off to work, you can head out for the day, whatever it is that you're doing, and when you come back, you're going to have a great meal waiting for you. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to drink some wine. Alright, millennials, our chili's been simmering for about 4.5 hours. I think it's time to take a look, see how it's doing. Oh yeah, this is definitely looking done. I think it's time to get it dished up. Alright, well there it is, millennials. Homemade chili. As I said in the beginning of the video, this is one of my favorites. It's a great recipe. Like I said, there's a million different ways that you can make chili. So take this recipe, change it, play with it, find what works best for you. If you like the recipe, like, share, subscribe, whatever it is you do. And as always, until next time, don't forget the lime.